This is the Montana Physical Abilities Test. It's a fitness standard for law enforcement officers in the state of Montana. Basically what this test does is it replicates a lot of the physical demands of a police officer, running, jumping, climbing, pushing, pulling. It's the first time the state of Montana has actually a validated physical fitness test specifically for law enforcement officers. There's a course that's laid out here, and what the person taking the test is, you have to conduct 6 laps through the obstacles, and then after the 6th lap you come over, do the push portion of the push-pull machine, and then the pull portion, and that's when your time stops. After that there's a 1-minute rest period, then there's a 165-pound dummy that you're required to drag to successfully complete and pass the test. The standard right now that's set for police and sheriff is in 5 minutes and 30 seconds for everything, except for the dummies not timed. Each one of the obstacles is designed to mimic actually a job specific. There's a balance beam, which would be consistent with walking across a curbing or like a cement rail, or having to go across a narrow path. As you come across, there's a little box here that you have to jump over. That's to mimic jumping over, a ditch or over a sidewalk or, a small gap in concrete, something of that nature. You come around this cone, you come up, and there's stairs. Obviously, to simulate going up a flight of stairs, down a flight of stairs. As you come over here, this is a low crawl, which mimics, having to crawl under an obstacle. You come around, there's 2 hurdles, and these hurdles obviously simulate having to jump over something, a low bush. We'll come over, and this is called the vault. And what this simulates is coming over and going over a fence. You are required when you go over to drop down either your back or your front. Then you have to get up either from your back or from your chest to simulate going over a fence. If you fall down, getting back up and then continuing on with your movement. In this testing, there's no age and gender bias. Everybody, male, female, young and old, there's one standard that everyone has to achieve to successfully pass the test. And that's been one of the issues that we've had in the state, is finding a test that doesn't have that biasness built into it. If people are out doing the same type of job, they have to be able to meet the same physical fitness standard.